What is up, alphas? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have something a little different. I'm kind of putting this video at the head of others. I do have some pre-recorded stuff from XG already that I'm like scheduling out through what days I want to decide to put them up, and then I realized something with their most recent mini album, Awe. There are two tracks on there in particular that I wanted to check out, In the Rain and Is This Love. Those don't have music videos, and I realized that If You Know, You Know and Something Ain't Right do have music videos and some behind the scenes and dance stuff, so I'm going to treat them as I normally would, you know, the rest of the tracks I've done so far. But for these two in particular, they don't have that. They just have the tracks themselves. Now, of course, you know, XG and Simon and Axgalax, they're crazy geniuses, so, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if we did get videos eventually for these, but for right now, we do not. And I'm very curious to hear what these two songs are like. I was thinking about using color-coded lyrics because a lot of times that's my go-to. But then I realized, well, their songs are in English and they're on Spotify, and I can get the lyrics on Spotify, which are probably more, you know, more close to what is said. And also, I don't have to deal with the fact that sometimes, not all the times, but sometimes the color-coded lyrics videos misrepresent who is doing what part. But I'm already confident in my own abilities to be able to tell that for myself. So yeah, without further ado, we've got In the Rain first up. Oh, this has got to turn up.
Rain on my shoulder, cloud in my head, head over heels,
Juria.
Cause we had each other, fall through the weather. There was no other like this. And then you started hiding it, sliding in, baby, it's so
okay, Harvey.
Boy, why are you stuttering? But my dude's still running in. Goodbye. So you never been like that, like that.
Okay, Maya.
Yeah, I know it's a shame, what a pity. You got nobody to blame but your baby. Night after night, all the times, all the tries, I'm washing it all away because you left me in the rain, in the rain, in the rain. Left me out in the cold with nobody to hold. Can't you see I'm my side, I'm my side, I'm my side.
Dude, this is, listen, okay. This is crazy because, so I'm more drawn to the more R&B side, right, that XG has put on, you know, your Left Rights, your Winter Without Yous, you know, that sort of side. But they also kill it with, like, Woke Up, Howling, right? They kill it with those hard tracks like that. But it's so crazy to me, like, this is on the same track as Howling. This is wild. I'm starting over. You can't stop me. Oh.
Rain on my shoulder, cloud in my head, head over heels, nothing to fear. Cause we had each other.
Jesus.
There was no other like this. And then you started hiding it, sliding in, baby, it's so evident. Boy, why are you stuttering? But my dude's still running in. Goodbye. So you never been like that, like
Maya?
that.
Oh, my.
Yeah, I know it's a shame, what a pity.
Is that Jurin?
Nobody to blame but your baby. Night after night, all the times, all the tries.
Hanata. The harmonies, bro.
In the rain, in the rain, in the rain. Left me out in the cold with nobody to hold. Can't you see I'm my side, I'm my side, I'm my side. So let it rain, whatever.
How do they do it? How do they capture this era of like R&B perfectly? They capture it. It's like if you were to throw them into late 90s, early 2000s R&B, they would dominate, bro. They would be up there.
And I do, and
was nasty.
In the rain, 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 don't go away.
Ooh.
Please stay another day. Funny how I don't wanna make it stop.
Oh my God, is this Journey?
Drop, each drop. Right now you got me dancing in the rain. All by
Okay,
myself
Harvey.
like I'm insane. But sometimes the words just can't explain. I don't really wanna think about anything.
Oh, and that, bro, the goodbye part with the harmonies. You know what I like too? It reminds me of Left Right, that part earlier where you had Harvey and Maya. It reminds me of when you had Coconut and Harvey in Left Right. Ah, right? How they're going back and forth there.
That day, it was only a game, but a pity. Save it all in a frame without me paying.
Is that Harvey singing?
Down a drain, all the scars, all the pain. I'm washing it all away because you left me in the rain, in the rain, in the rain.
The ad-libs. That's Journey, I could tell. I'm sorry. Man, have I ever heard Harvey like full on sing yet? I don't think so. Gotta go back here. I gotta go back to hearing Harvey.
All the scars, all the pain, I'm washing it all away because you left me in the rain, in the rain, in the rain. Left me out in the cold with nobody to hold. Can't you see I'm a side, I'm a side, I'm a side. So let it rain, what else can I do? Ain't no sign of a light, no umbrella to hide. Still I'm standing here right blind.
Journey, a cheese in the background. Oh my God, the runs! Maya. God, it's such a... Oh, it's so good. And that's the thing, right? Is like, if the funny thing about thinking of these tracks, right? Like, I've been listening to XG, on Spotify more and more too, obviously, along with the music videos and stuff. And one thing that I always think of is like, because their concept is so crazy, right? Being alien wolves from space and stuff like that, and going to different planets, right? Is that other than really, I guess you could argue that like Tippy Toes and Mascara weren't really that concept just yet. Like they played with the idea, but you really didn't see it come to fruition until like Shooting Star and then Left Right, and everything else really started playing up that. Like Tippy Toes, I'm trying to think if Mascara really had it, because Tippy Toes had like, hints of it, of what they wanted to do. Right, like with Super Beam and Hinata, holding her eye, and then Juria talking about them being a pack. So obviously you had your hints there. But it's funny because like if I'm just listening to these tracks, I don't obviously because they're concept, I have to keep in mind like if they did a music video, what would it be like? You know what I mean? What would it? You know what I saw too? Someone made a lot of sense. I forget who I watched, because I've been watching a bunch of reactions to the tracks I've listened to, and someone pointed out that in particular with like Howling, right? It was like with Howling and like Woke Up, you got to see like the darker side of their story. So in the beginning with like Shooting Star, Left to Right, and that, you got to see them go to like more brighter, happier planets probably, and then with Howling and like Woke Up, it's like they're going to the dark side, they're going to the evil planets and they're destroying stuff and they're causing chaos and mayhem and everything like that. So yeah, so good. In the Rain, man. That is, can I put it on the playlist from here? I can. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And then we have what, Is This Love, which sounds like it could be another, like, R&B title. So here we go. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're my sunshine, you're the only one I wanna give
Okay.
my time. There's just something about it. Soon as we met, I couldn't even help it.
Maya?
Yeah, I got a feeling and I can't ignore it. I ain't playing no games. I mean what I say.
Okay, Harvey.
Got you on my mind. It feels feel the same. Won't you swing my way? Baby, don't make me wait. I don't know if
Oh my God, those harmonies in the background.
So hard to find, but I think we found it. I think we got it, no doubt about it. If it ain't then what's love? Someone tell me what's up.
Ooh, coconut? Alright, Jaren. Bro, these beats are so crazy, too.
I want you to take me there. Baby, let's get away. Will I know what it means one day? Is this love? Is this love?
Oh my God, Maya's been hitting those runs these past couple videos, dude. She's been, I've got some stuff, like I said, in the pocket, and she be hitting these runs like crazy. You know what's crazy too is, like, I wonder if any of these, so they're heading back to the First Take, right? Obviously, someone informed me soon, within, like, I don't know, 2 weeks, week and a half, 2 weeks around there. Well, not even, right? I think they said the 24th. The 24th or the 25th, I think. So, we got, like, oh, excuse me. Hold on, we're not done. We gotta go back. I'm listening to this track again when it's done, but, I'm very curious, like, the First Take, like, are they gonna do Howling? Right? Or, because that would be crazy. If they do Howling on the First Take, that's gonna be wild. But, what if they do, like, oh, you know, I didn't even think about that, but if they're promoting, because they could be promoting their second mini album, unless they drop something completely new, right? Like, not even on this. But if they're promoting it, they could do any of the title tracks. I didn't even think about that. Or any, not the title tracks, I'm sorry. Any of the tracks on the album. It would make sense to do something. Well, I don't know, because Something Ain't Right, and If You Know, You Know have pretty high view counts, too. But I was, you know, so I was like, oh, maybe... But they could pull out, they could do a First Take of one of these, right? So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that, as I'm sure everyone else is. God, Maya, going wild.
Some things I just can't seem to figure out. This feeling of love jumping up and down. Still don't get it, just being honest. I'm stuck here with the same question, baby. Is this love? Is this love?
Oh my God.
Is this love? Taking over me, feel that energy. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love?
Jesus. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're listening to this again. We're listening to it again. And is it just me, or do some, like, there's some times where they have a beat where I'm like, okay, how are they going to go crazy on this one? Because sometimes I'm like, I don't know if this beat, like, for what they're going to be doing on it, I don't know if that, but somehow they balance it out and they make it work. There's some times where I listen to beats and I'm like, okay, I don't know if, like, you know, this really is going to fit, but I know XG, I know, you know, Simon, I know the team, and so I can't wait to see how they like spin it in a way where I'm completely blown away, and they do it all the time. They do it every time. XG is certainly right now anyway for me. They're at the top, right? Like, listen, and I will never talk down on other groups, right? But I will say, for personal enjoyment, they're number one right now. They're number one right now, right? Like, and I can't even like talk about, you know, because I am an ARMY true and true, but I can't even talk about BTS because I feel like BTS is a whole nother, they're a whole nother thing for me, right? So it's like XG is here and BTS are here. They're on the same, you know, they're on the same like sort of playing field for me, which is crazy considering how how new XG are as a group and how much the talent they have and how far they can go from this point, right? But they are getting to the point where it's like, man, I'm listening to XG sometimes, which is, I don't know, can you listen to them too much? Because sometimes I'm like, all right, I need to listen, I want to listen to other groups, you know, I want to focus on other groups too, and especially when I'm doing reactions, I want to be able to re-listen to the tracks and stuff like that of those groups and be like, okay, you know, I've prepared, I've listened, and these are my thoughts, right? But they are something else. They really are.
Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're my sunshine. You're the only one I wanna give all my time. There's just something about it. Soon as we met, I couldn't even help it. Yeah, I got
Maya,
a
I'm telling you.
feeling and I can't ignore it. I ain't playing no games. I mean what I say. Got you on my mind. If you feel the
Ooh.
same, won't you swing my way? Baby, don't make me wait. I don't know if it's meant to be, but it feels like it.
Bro, I kind of hope they do this for the first take, because the ad-libs and the harmonies in the back are crazy.
Is this love? Is this love? Is this love?
Is this Sonata?
Love taking
Dang.
over me, feel that energy. Is this love? Is this love? I don't know why they say love is so blind, something so hard to find, but I think we found it. I think we got it, no doubt about it. If it ain't, then what's love? Someone tell me what's up. What's love gonna do when you feeling blue? You've been looking for the truth, so I'm telling you. But all this time in the back of my mind is back to remind me. So let me learn what I never knew. Now you got me like, ooh, I don't care. I want you to take me there. Baby, let's get away. Will I know what it means one day? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Taking over me, feel that energy. Is this love? Is this love? Some things I just can't
that drop
seem to
too.
figure
Ugh.
out. This feeling of love jumping up and down. Still don't get it, just being honest. I'm stuck here with the same question, baby. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Taking over
My
me,
God, Chisa.
feel that
Jeez.
energy. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love?
Whew. Yes. I can't wait. And listen, I'm not trying to hurry their progress along or the time that they're around long. Yeah, right? Like, I'm not trying to hurry that time up. Because again, we're only going to be going into year 3. I can't believe I'm saying that. I can't believe 2025. I'm sure too, for people, there's going to be people that are like, oh man, it's already year 3. I felt like, you know, we just saw them debut, but I'm on the opposite end. And maybe that's because, you know, I started listening to them, which is, I can't believe it's only going to be their third year, and they've done so many insane things, you know, not just obviously in front of the camera and on their tracks, but behind the scenes. You know, their world tour is already going, and crazy, right? And, but I am really looking forward to them having their own solo stuff, original solo stuff, right? I agree too. I saw someone say that, and I apologize because I'm forgetting your name right now, but I did see someone say that they wanted Maya to do like a Vox, like her own Vox, right? Which is true. I feel like, you know, don't get me wrong, she could spit, you know? And it's great that we've got to see her do, you know, vocals, crazy vocals on these tracks, right, with the group. But I would love to see her do her own Vox and just be able to go kind of wild on it too. Yeah, this is, man, XG are crazy. I don't understand. Every time I listen to them, I'm like, surely this one won't be like a banger, right? And when I say that, I don't mean like bad. I just mean like, oh yeah, it's a solid track, but it's not like I'm not blown away by it. But I feel like everything I watch from them is like, it just like boggles the brain. So that is it for more XG. Thank you guys for checking out this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned. Every day I upload at least one XG video, and that's going to continue until we're caught up. And even after the music videos and stuff like that, I plan on watching all of their Voxes, right, all the vlogs, and as much content that I'm allowed to, pretty much. So yeah, I will see you then. Peace.